Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Haefner. Welcome to Sports Psych in a Minute, your weekly resource for insights and tips into the psychological side of equestrian sport. Last week, we talked about horses and riders from the perspective of complex systems theory, and we identified the importance of what we called the free flow of energy and information between parts of a system in terms of the wellness or functioning of that system. An integrated system is a well-functioning system, is a healthy system. It occurred to me this week that it would be really helpful to have some practical ideas about how we actually go about doing this. How do we open up those pathways and the flow of energy and information between the parts of the system that make up our experience? The simplest and most direct way to do this is by focusing our attention. If we as a rider are cut off from part of our experience, let's say we're cut off from some body awareness, or we're cut off from some sense of spatial awareness, where our legs are or hands are, or we're cut off from what we're hearing in terms of instruction and support, or we're cut off from what we're thinking, we stop thinking. In all of those situations, the way to start supporting and building the flow of information is to direct our attention to each one of those things. Now, it's not like flipping a switch in the sense that when we direct our attention to some part of our experience, it doesn't open up the channel for the flow of energy and information in all situations everywhere, but it gives us a starting place. And then the more we focus our attention, the more we bring our awareness to it, the better integrated those parts of our experience become, until such time later on when, for example, we might be riding, but also at the same time maintain a sense of what we call interoception and noticing the development and release of tensions in our body. Or be more aware, for example, of our physical position and what's happening with our legs or with our hands or with our posture as we are riding. So that's a simple tip for this week. When you're looking to be better integrated, when you're looking to become a better rider, identifying those parts of yourself that you typically get cut off from while you're riding, and periodically taking the time to focus your attention on those things. Next week, we're going to talk about another practical tip, which is how do we do this when we're engaged in activities that are happening very, very rapidly. And we're going to talk about different ways that we can slow things down. If you've enjoyed this episode of Sports Psych in a Minute, please share it with your friends. As always, you can leave comments below. Please like our video. Find us on Facebook. Find us on YouTube. You can also find us on our website at ridingfire.com. This has been Dr. Haefner in Sports Psych in a Minute, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week.